Today we wanted to make a short video talking about a couple of very tempting stroller accessories that do cause mechanical damage to your stroller. So there are a lot of accessories for strollers out there on the market, things that are smart like cup holders and extendable sun canopies, and things that are silly like sun parasols. And there are a couple of accessories that I see a lot on strollers that are directly responsible for damage. The first is this one right here. These big hooks that people use to hang bags from the handles of their strollers. Now, I'm not aware of any actual stroller manufacturer who also manufactures these hooks, and that should be a good indication to you that the manufacturers do not intend such weights to be suspended from their handles. Over the years, there have been hundreds of strollers that have come in either with broken handle regulation mechanisms, or especially in the case of Boogaboo, with broken central locking mechanisms, because people overuse these hooks, these generic hooks, and hung very heavy bags, and the stroller is just not meant to handle weight of that sort in that place. So I know it's handy. I know that when you go shopping, it's hard to get things into the underslung shopping basket sometimes, or you need extra space. But just be aware that using those big hooks and hanging a lot of weight from the handle is a bad idea for the majority of strollers. The second accessory that we would warn you about, and this one's probably going to be a little bit controversial, is the wheeled board. Now, the wheeled board is very often now produced by the manufacturers of the strollers themselves. It's just a very, very popular sort of thing in order to have an older child stand on it or sit on it, hang onto the seat or the handle as you drive around. And some kids just really love to do that. But over time, this is also one of those points where you're going to be adding a lot of weight, and it's more weight than the hook in a more stable place. So of course the handle is a little bit more fragile than the rear frame of the stroller, but you're going to have more weight if you're putting a 3-year-old child on the wheeled board. In addition to the weight on the lower frame, which tends to be relatively sturdy on most strollers, you got to think that this weight is being distributed in a variety of places that can weaken and loosen a lot over time. So first noticeable point is going to be the wheels themselves. If you're pressing down on the back frame, you are putting extra pressure on the axle as it runs through the ball bearings on your wheels. This is going to wear out your ball bearings faster. It has a tendency to bend axles on some sorts of strollers. It's just going to, in general, weaken the back wheels and the connection points at which the back wheels fit into the chassis itself. In addition, it's going to put extra weight on the central points on your stroller. So again, with Boogaboo, you tend to have plastic discs, and you will get an added weakening on the discs of whatever sort of Boogaboo stroller you're using. But even on other brands of strollers, you're going to have some sort of setup where the back frame and the front frame are, of course, separated, and it's going to be some sort of locking-unlocking mechanism, and that point does also have a tendency to weaken as a result of the wheeled board. So I would say the wheeled board is the lesser of two evils, but it is definitely also a problem when you're looking at longevity of the stroller and keeping your stroller nice and tight, keeping your mechanisms tight, and avoiding any sort of large damage issues where you're going to have to replace parts in order to continue using your stroller. So these are the two accessories that we would warn you against in relation to your stroller. They can do damage to your stroller, and I realize that these are tempting accessories. There's a reason they are on the market. They are very useful, but they really will damage your stroller as a result of weight, and it is best to avoid them if possible. In any case, we hope we found this video interesting, and if you did, we ask that you subscribe, as it helps us to continue making videos in the future. Thank you.